Hi, babies. There is an old saying that living well is the best revenge. And I want to talk about our testimony and how our good conduct, our well being, God's vested interest in our prosperity and our wholeness in this life have given us great wide margins to put to silence anyone and if even resistant thoughts within ourselves or naysayers or talebearers or whatever peanut gallery may be nipping at your heels because you have a desire, you have an aspiration, you've got a goal, you got to go out and live your life, express your life. And there's always that resistance, either within or without, it doesn't matter. It is typically accusation. It is the accuser, who in Revelation chapter 12, verse 11, where it says that they overcame him, the accuser, the devil, the dragon, that was cast down by the blood of the Lamb, by the word of their testimony, and by not loving their lives unto the death. And I want to highlight our testimony because when we are, it's not just a confession, it's not just a verbal expression of a mental assent that you've got, the facts down by chapter and verses and you're adhering to the right dogma. It's about actually having experienced Christ and have come into a realm of well-being that can't be refuted. That, my friends, is the place where you put to silence the inner chatter and even any peanut gallery that may be observing you. It's like when they see God blessing you, when they see you being satisfied that even in adverse circumstances, God's prepared a table before us in the presence of our enemies. And so I'm also reminded of 1 Peter chapter 3, verse 16, where it talks about having a good conscience, that through a good conscience and basically by a manner of living, by being well, you put to silence the evil speech and the reviling of the wicked and the unbelieving. Those that don't believe, those that aren't on the same page, that don't have your vision, it's like you don't argue, you don't resist them, you just enjoy your life. You suck the fat from the root. You take your ease in everything you do because you're satisfied. And that's the end game right there. When you abide in a place of satisfaction, there's no refutation to that. No one can hold a candle to that. No one can convince you otherwise. When you're abiding in a place of wholeness and rest, you're not going to be moved by people that don't see what you see and aren't going where your vision is leading you. So we've just come to a place of satisfaction, and in that place that every tongue that's lifted up against you in judgment, it says that with your you will refute with your own mouth. You will refute those that have been lifted up against you in judgment, and our voice carries far more than the vibrations of the air between ourselves in physical conversation or in these transmissions in cyberspace and on YouTube and in social media platforms and on Facebook and things of that nature. It's like we've got a voice that carries. We have a resonance and we speak. We're living epistles and we're open wide. Our lives, our conduct, our manner of being, our satisfaction is renowned. And when people see it, that's our voice. That's our voice. There's a resonance in our satisfaction. The joy of the Lord is in us and it can't be refuted. So I'll just leave you with that, babies. Just be satisfied and turn a deaf ear to the peanut gallery. This is something I'm learning practically and on a relevant basis myself, and I'm just going to, happy Monday, by the way, this is a Monday, be satisfied. All the nail biters and those that are running off around in haste because the weekend's over and a new week is upon us and they're overwhelmed, let us speak by that voice simply that we have embraced Monday, and this is the day that the Lord has made, and we will rejoice and be glad in it. You don't have to open your mouth and contradict or resist anybody's contentions or consternations about the start of the week. Just be well. Just be well, be satisfied, and you are conveying the goodness of the Lord just in that type of simplicity. Be satisfied.